Hashtag Dak White his with Eagles. Dak wipes his with Eagles. The fastest growing hashtag at Dallas Sports Talk Radio. We have no one to thank but all of you all who have repeatedly returned to this channel, receiving hashtag Rain on the Dakota, the number one quarterback in the history of the Dallas Cowboys. Dak stands alone. We're starting a new hashtag, Dak All-Time Cowboys. Look for those hashtags on social media, on our social media platform at Dallas Sports TA2. You also can find us on the Instagram platform at Dallas Sports _Talk Radio. We just sitting here, hashtag 365 tailgating series, noteworthy, news on Talk Entertainment worthy of discussion. Today is the 23rd of November, 2025. And we happened to grab that halftime show from one of those bombs at 105.3 The Fan. And we could tell that they're getting a little antsy because we're growing up here at hashtag Metroplex Star. We are the fastest growing metropolitan sports talk news broadcast in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We are coming for the number one spot. We have told all these trash radio stations around the Metroplex, cease and desist on talking trash about our quarterback. But you choose to go on. You choose to keep going. You want to bet against them so you can have your little Stephen A. Smith trash narrative. Stephen A. Smith is up in New York, Bristol, Connecticut. Who wants to go to Bristol? He wants to be here in Dallas. That's why he talking so much trash up in Bristol. That's what we ran Skip Bayless off the TV because he was a trash commentator talking about he was a Cowboys fan. And ever since Rain Dakota Prescott did XYZ and the Eagles made it to the Super Bowl before my beloved Dallas Cowboys, I'm no longer, man, be quiet. That's why you sitting around look like an old groupie, a hip-hop groupie walking around in a diamond cut rope with skip. You gonna put me down over him, Skip? That's what you look like. You look like the dude voice. Skip, you gonna put me down over him, Skip? Over him, Skip? Yeah, that's how Skip will do you. Skip tell you that he love you, and then when you do something that is against whatever he doesn't believe in, all of a sudden, you're no longer beloved. My beloved Cowboys. I actually banned the jersey. Going on, you hashtag Fairweather fan, feels like forecast. You know what it feels like in Skip Bayless' household? Wet, dreary. Bumsville, always a gray cloud. You go to that man's house, it's cloudy outside. You go visit, it's sunny, you pulling up. All the things, you know, your big old black thundercloud roll in like he one of the monsters. Subscribe, engage, like, connect with us on social media platforms. We're up here celebrating hashtag PHI versus DAL. Hashtag Dak wipes his with Eagles again. We told y'all yesterday that if Jason Garrett was halfway of a coach, you see what Brian Schottenheimer did? He go for it early in the game. He didn't get it. They didn't panic. But guarantee you a bum like Mike Ducey want to go and try to start 3 or 4 shows. They heard us talking about doing those shows. We were putting that stuff out on YouTube and on social media way before Fox decided they want to do the free for all and the afterthought. We were the ones, we coming with that late night sports talk show that we gonna blow all these bombs out of the water right here in Dallas, Texas. Yes, Dallas, 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 Dallas Sports Talk Radio. Subscribe, engage, like, connect with us on social media platforms. Do not forget, leave us a comment telling us who you are and where you come from. Once we receive that alert notification, we will subscribe to your channel and leave a comment as well. Over 2.2 million views. You saw it. We posted every time we receive an award. We let y'all know it's only because of you all that we receive it. It's not because of us. It's because of y'all loving that quarterback right there. The number one all-time Dallas Cowboys quarterback, Ryan Dakota Prescott. We were sitting back just talking about this in the studio before we came on. How we know that the fan hate and the ticket chick and Mike Ducey are listening to us because they get so emphatic when they put out all this stuff on their platforms. You can't touch us. We're untouchable. We've been riding with the quarterback since he came into the league. We tried to tell y'all in 2016, sitting out there in the back of the house by the pool. That's when we sitting up there. I told the fam, I said, yo, did y'all know who y'all just drafted in the 4th round? Like, what it was, number 135 or 136. I forget which, was it 167? It was one, he was in the 4th round. Just remember that. It's like Ryan Dakota Prescott. They were like, Ryan? What type of name is that? I said, don't worry about it. Just remember one thing. Tony Romo get hurt one time, he will never play for the Dallas Cowboys again. They were like, what? Tony Romo's our quarterback. I'm like, man, Tony Romo ain't nothing compared to Ryan Dakota Prescott. And y'all have just seen it in 9 seasons. Dude, 4th round draft pick. All-time leading passer in the history of the team. And you have the nerve to talk bad about him in the local radio shows and think that at Dallas Sports Talk Radio wasn't going to launch. We launched on social media first. At first, we were rolling with that little weak Tolo, turn them on, leave them on. Man, we started a hashtag turn them off and leave them off. The new Tolo. Just because when Troy Hughes left and Jeff Kavanaugh left, the channel went to trash. They started talking bad. Even Mr. Jerry Jones had to call up to the station and check one of the weak jockeys talking bad, trying to talk so bad because he thought he was I want to be a shock jock like Howard Stern. Man, take yourself to the online radio. You want to do that. But as long as you're going to be here in Dallas, and you're going to sit up there and you're going to talk about you're a fan of the star, you got to put some respect on Ryan Dakota Prescott name, because every time we hear one excerpt of any of you talking bad, we coming at you full throttle. Think that we're not. Think that we're something that's just online and just, there's just somebody sitting behind the mic. No, we coming. And we putting money behind it. And when we come at you, you're going to know it. We're going to know it. We coming at you full throttle. Keep talking bad about the quarterback. I got some before thoughts for you. Keep talking bad about the quarterback. You're going to have to pay for all. Keep talking bad about the quarterback. Fan hate, ticket chicks, little kid get on the radio all emphatic on the halftime show trying to talk bad, like he trying to prove. That only lets me know that you listening. And you better listen, because we're coming for you. We know how to get that mouth. We're mouth everlasting. We know how to get that mouth. And if you want to find out, keep getting emphatic on the mic, thinking that, we're going to talk bad. We're going to still sit up here And we're going to be emphatic and tell you that they're looking bad. It's a team effort. Yeah, Dak threw a pick, but he also threw 2 touchdowns. He also broke the old all-time record for the Dallas Cowboys. And he came back and won the game. Now what you going to say? All he does is beat the Eagles. That's what they've been saying ever since he's been here as the quarterback. He was doing what Tony Romo couldn't do. All he does is beat the NFC East. He's a beast. The NFC beast is in Dallas, Texas, number 4, Rain Dakota Prescott. Beat them bums every time they come. If he's healthy, he'll go up there and beat them in Philadelphia. You done seen him? How many times has he swept them since he been here? And you gonna have a nerve to talk bad about him. Subscribe, engage, like, get emphatic on the mic, and we come for you. We coming for the number 1 spot. Talk trash and get got. Dallas Sports Talk Radio coming for the number 1 spot. Let's go, Cowboys.